This is Bill and Deb North of the Florida Weekend Warriors, and this weekend's adventure we are at Myakka State Park. We're coming here again because basically that's all we could get, but we're going to try to do something a little different in this adventure, so stay tuned. So we got a last minute cancellation on Wednesday for Thursday, and we're out in a nice pull through. This is site 56. It's got 50 amp water and sewer. Some of the pull throughs in here aren't very nice, but this one is nice. Sometimes the cancellations are some of the best ones. So it's actually nice and private and pretty big. Looks like they just put down some fresh gravel. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so we're looking forward to today, which is Friday, to do an adventure. So original plan was to do the alligator hole, but we went down there at 9 o'clock and it was already booked. Apparently they only give out 30 permits per day, and it was sold out in the first half hour. So if you want to go to the alligator hole, go down there at 8 o'clock or else you're not going to get in. So what we're planning on doing today is we're going to take our e-bikes and we're going to head to the horse campground and Bee Island campground, which is way out in the woods, and we're gonna go check it out and see what it's like. Then we'll probably do lunch down at the pavilion, maybe get a cold beer. So we'll see you there. So we are at Powerline Trail. It's the main trail in the park. It's kind of obvious why they call it that. There's this transmission line that goes through here. So this is the main trail that goes through the park, and there's another main trail that intersects it. So if you take a right-hand turn at that intersection, it takes you to the horse camp, which is a primitive campground and I guess a stable area for horses. And then the other one is Bee Island, and Bee Island is like an old homestead. I think it's got water and electricity. At least that's what somebody wrote in a post. So we'll check it out when we get there. So we took a right at the first trail. It's pretty sandy. It's pretty sandy. You want to have a fat tire bike. You can see the power lines where we turned way down there. And you probably want an e-bike. This is pretty treacherous. I almost wiped out myself in the sand because it's so sandy.
It's bumpy.
It's very bumpy. And there's a bicycle group, a tour, that thinks we're with it. So we ditched them at the last turn. So the campground should be up here somewhere. But you can see we're just out in the middle of this prairie. It's pretty cool seeing all the animal footprints in the sand. I mean, animal tracks are just everywhere. Just trying to figure out where we are. The sign says 9, and I think this is the horse camp. Here's a bathroom, but we don't see a place to camp. Just a place to tie up your horse. Man, I wonder if this is an outhouse. They got men's and women's. I don't think they really need the signage out here. I'm afraid to open the door. Toilet paper, good sign. Oh, it's a pit toilet. It's just a pit toilet. Good thing we have service because it says it's about 200 yards that way. Almost when you get through this oak hammock, there's a clearing. All right, we found the horse camp. Picnic tables, benches, 2 separate corrals for the horses.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. There's water here. I guess you can't drink it. I guess you would fill it up with water for your horse. Just primitive camping. Coming down that dirt road would be a bummer, though. I don't think it gets used that much. There's grass in there. The horses would eat all the grass.
I think they use it more than you think. There's a lot of horse poop.
I'm not sure what these big things sticking up on the side of this fire pit are.
I think it gets used quite a bit. There's a lot of horse poop in here.
A lot of horse poop?
Yeah.
Well, they must bring hay or something.
Hay.
Oh yeah, they must be eating the hay instead of the grass. It's a good shape. Be a cool place to camp.
Oh, it's actually really nice.
Let's go see if we can find, let's see if the water works. I'm not sure your horse really wants this water, but here goes nothing. Apparently it works because there's water in the jugs, but I don't really know how to do it. Here's where we turned earlier. I didn't film it because that whole group thought we were with the group. So, but to go to Bee Island, you basically just take a left instead of a right. There's some backpackers heading down Powerline Road with their backpacks and their tents. They must hear me talking because I keep turning around. So we're gonna head to Bee Island, but I looked on Google Maps. Doesn't look like it's an actual island, but we'll find out when we get there. So that way is the Myakka Trail. You just take a right at the sign and we head to Bee Island. So head down this trail. Well, we found Bee Island campground. I thought there was water and electricity here, but we don't see anything. We'll search the area. But it really is kind of an island because in the middle of this prairie, and in the summertime, this would all fill up with water and the mosquitoes would be horrendous out here. The road was pretty low in a lot of places too. There was places where you had to stop and go around the mud holes. So, and it hasn't rained in over a week. So we're gonna head back in here and see if I can find those buildings that other people posted on their Google. So there's 3 campsites here. Here's the other one. And there's a well pump here. There's no electricity here. I don't know who posted that. Unless they're talking about solar power. But here's the pump station over here. Looks like a little bit of sulfur in or iron in the water. There it goes. Cooking with grease.
Jump back up.
It's 12 o'clock, so we're gonna head to the concession stand and get a nice cold beer. They have beers there, there's a food truck. Maybe get a little lunch. We'll see you at the lake. The crows are talking to you.
Yes, they are.
A lot of this trail is underwater. In the rainy season, they must be really bad. They had a trail to go around it. It's pretty muddy. Some of the spots they added gravel, like right back there, they added some gravel. You could tell where people got stuck on these giant ruts in the road where some kind of pickup truck got stuck back here. She's right there. That's cold beer. Is your burger good?
Very good.
There's a ton of people here. It's been over 2 years and the gift shop is still not fixed. Well, they kind of fixed it. We're at the bird walk. They finally got it fixed, but they basically just abandoned the part that was broke and put a trail to the one side. Can't believe it killed all the grass and stuff. Just mud. This is such a cool park. Look at this oak tree. It's just crazy how the branches just go in all these different directions. A flock of turkeys just across the road. Right there. So there's probably 10 of them. They were out on the road and they had their feathers all fanned. Debbie's gonna go chase the turkeys, see if she can get a better shot with the GoPro. I can't believe the turkeys let her get that close to them. It's a whole bunch of gobblers and just a couple of hens. They were all just walking out in the middle of the road, stopping all the traffic. I wonder if they've eaten these berries and gotten drunk. No, I've never seen the birds. And they're all up in these cabbage palms. It's going crazy. Hear him? I think that's what it is. Leave a comment if you know. Do you know, Deb?
No idea. It's amazing though.
Yeah, they're going crazy, like they're buzzed. Canopy's been closed because of the hurricane, so they changed some of the boards out. Must not have been too damaged because there's only a few boards that are replaced. Probably get an engineer to certify this thing after the hurricane. What do you think, Deb? Get your feet on?
Yep.
Oh, tree. Doesn't look very tall, but it is. Gotta go all the way to the top. Ready to head up there? Made it. Still a lot of breath. The view up here is awesome. The tower did have 2 sets of stairs that have been replaced. But other than that, that was about it. There's Power Line Road. That's where we hiked today. You see the power lines. It seems like we're high up, but the sign only says 76 feet, which isn't very impressive, but it's beautiful up here. If we have a chance, we should come up here during sunset. You think they're boyfriend, girlfriend?
It's weird how he just swam from where he was all the way up there. Just like stopped right on top of him.
It's Friday night, that's his date. Myakka Park is one of our favorites and it's right in our backyard. You never know what you're going to see, from wild turkeys to crazy blackbirds eating the berries to this beautiful hawk. This beautiful cardinal was just hanging out in our campsite. We hope you liked this video. Please leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you on our next adventure. See ya.